Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Vechain is pretty much mirroring this previous correction here, isn't it? You know, like I said to you, we've got a cheat sheet. Look at that, played out there, and exactly the same playing out here. You know, you had your ABC, you got your ABC. You came out, you broke out of a W bottom just there. You came out, broke out of a W bottom, and you came up at resistance to this horizontal, resistance to the horizontal, came back down to the neckline of the W bottom, back, found it support. You got a little wick down to another level of support, which I'm going to show you in a minute, where I think potentially you might see a little wick down to if you was seeing more of a correction for crypto. Okay, and then you broke this low resistance and you was gone basically. You know, you're forming that beautiful third wave up there, because this is what we're anticipating. Just straight off the bat, you're looking at wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here to $1.50, I believe it is, up here. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, and I'm looking at that until I'm not. Okay, so it's mirroring it, and I've always said to you, we've got a cheat sheet here, haven't we? We got the exact waves down, exact waves down. You know, it's identical basically. We've got a cheat sheet, but where is the low? Where is the low? You know, we have actually come down to this neckline right now. Is that the low? Well, it would be beautiful if it is, because you can see just here when we came down, we had the wick down, start to pick up, got back above the EMAs and start to get back above. This was great. You know, if you are looking and you're waiting on the wings, you're waiting for confirmation of Vechain being mega bullish, just wait for it to come up here. Okay, test this level of resistance, break that, and just go long basically. Not financial advice, because at that point, you know, I think that you would be looking at a minimal, wherever it is, you're looking at retracement to the eye of around about 107%, and obviously I think that you're looking at the fib extensions at there. I think the minimal fib extension of this fifth wave, you're looking at a minimal, where are we, from there to there, I think you're looking minimal 73 cents. So, you know, if you start to break this eye, you're a bit more of a responsible trader, looking at 457% long, which is amazing. Okay, so it's looking good. You know, you can see that the 2 is literally up there at the 150, and you can see in this previous impulsive wave, I think we got way beyond the 1618 and some. We actually got to 2.68 and beyond in that third wave, but the third wave is always the largest wave. Okay, this is why I'm anticipating this particular fifth wave is a little bit shorter, and I'm anticipating a $1.50 price tag for Vechain. I do think that once it starts getting going, you are just going to see it absolutely go. Okay, one thing we do need to pay attention to is the DXY. I'll show you that in a moment, but for me, you know, if you're looking for a key level support right now, because you can see you're bouncing off this W bottom. Okay, I did say to you a few weeks ago, put some cheeky bids in down here on this level, and you can see right now from that particular level you are currently up around about 9.7%, so that's good. Now, is the correction over? This is the thing. Now, Bitcoin is in a bit of a technical target, a head and shoulders pattern, so I do anticipate potentially here we could come up. It'll head on the EMAs right here on the 20 and the 55, come down, and if we do start to lose this particular trend line right now, you know, this neckline of this WW bottom that you're broken out of, okay, and you're now back testing the support, which I did say to you, you know, you've not back tested, you melted through, potentially come back. This is the key level support you want to see hold. If you lose it, then just come to your charts and put some cheeky bids on this trend line, because I think that is where you're going to find a key level support, and that, my friend, could be your low. You retrace into a beautiful level of support, and this way you're going to come back up, break this resistance, and you're going to be out of here for Vechain, because you're in a bullish horizontal continuation pattern at the moment. So it's looking good. So for those of you not familiar, I'm keeping an eye on the DXY, and the reason is because if the DXY breaks down, crypto goes up. Okay, for those of you not familiar, I am targeting a particular breakdown on the DXY. So last September, I think it was, we actually created this large head and shoulders pattern on the DXY like this. Okay, big head and shoulders pattern. It lost support and it carried out a whopping correction, and at that point this is where crypto continued, and you had this big massive third wave just there for crypto, and this is where you've entered a level of consolidation here for crypto, whilst the DXY is rallied basically from here, from May. Look, when we rolled over in May, what's the DXY done? It's rallied basically, isn't it? But what it's doing, it's not breaking this high here, so you're still effectively sort of rolling over at the moment. Okay, now I am anticipating that the DXY is something that will give a green light to crypto. If the DXY does break down and loses a key level of support just here, i.e. this neckline, for me that's a massive confirmation statement that the DXY is falling and crypto is going to go up. It really is that simple. Okay, so that's basically Vechain on the DXY. But what I'm looking at here is a potential another head and shoulders pattern. Okay, there's a couple of scenarios here I'm going to show you. Look, that's your head, that's your that's your left shoulder, your head, and then potentially if you put in a lower high here, that's your right shoulder just there. Okay, do you see that? So you can see today, you know, crypto's sort of rallying a bit, and this is where the DXY's falling a bit. And look, yesterday what happened to DXY? Pumped. And what happened to Bitcoin? It dumped, didn't it? So it's sort of an inverse correlation at the moment. So if we can put in a lower high here and an head and shoulders, and this rolls and loses this support line, you're looking at a whopping correction for the DXY here, and you're looking at a continuation of the bull, just like we got here, you know, for crypto, putting in that larger wave. Okay, but if the DXY, this is the thing, if the DXY does start to come up here now and crypto really does roll over, we're still technically in a bearish pattern on the DXY because it's a broadening wedge. Okay, broadening ascending wedge, which is a reversal pattern. Once you come down and you lose this neckline, you come back down to where you formed the wedge. Do you understand that? Okay, just like I gave you here, we had that rising wedge and we fell over, and at that point when we fell over, crypto pumped, and right there when we bounced off that support and the DXY pumped, crypto dumped. It was that large correction that we had a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it's looking feasible at the moment. It's looking feasible. It looks like we're going to have a nice fruitful year end for crypto, and Vechain is going to get to our technical targets. It's all gearing up. So that's Vechain. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Bye bye.